I love Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. I love this show. I loved it since I saw that absolutely killer first episode of both Season 1 and Season 2, and god fucking damn it, I still love it to this day. Season 1 was already an incredible display of what an anime could be, but my fucking god, does Season 2 absolutely improve upon everything. The sound, the animation, the art style, the music. Oh my fucking god, the music is so good. Everything in this season comes together in such an amazing way, and it's all thanks to the animators, voice actors, and everyone else who worked on making this show as amazing as it turned out. The only problem I could even think of having for this season would be how the higher-ups at MAPPA have treated their workers over the course of making this anime, and it's genuinely terrible how normalized it is to work their employees to the bone over and over again. The animators deserve better, and I hope to god they get better treatment soon. Anyway, back to joking off the show. Season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen was already banging and had so much going for it, especially within a genre that is already considered oversaturated. But somehow, Season 2 knocks it out of the fucking park. Like, even just from the difference in animation quality alone, it's a major improvement. And when you take into account all the voice actors' god-tier performances, sound design, and music, it's no wonder it got Anime of the Year. Like, hearing the maniacal laughter of Sukuna echo throughout the empty streets of Shibuya genuinely sent chills down my spine the first time I saw that episode. Let alone every time Yuji gets the spotlight this season. Because I may be biased since he's my favorite character, but holy shit does his voice actor kill it in this role. And it really portrays how much all the shit he's going through really affects him. And it hurts because he is my sweet, precious baby boy. He should not be put in a situation. He should be at home watching Puss in Boots 2. And I still don't have the Yuji skin on Fortnite. Epic Games, please, I am begging you, put him back in the shop. I will give you so much fucking money. Please. Oh my god, I am on my hands and fucking knees. Okay, but for real, I do have Yuji on Fortnite now. I just didn't want to cut this joke. I'll be so fucking honest with you. And even though I've been focusing on Yuji so much, I still love every voice actor's performance in this season. Like Gojo, Toji, Nobara, Geto, Mahito, and Nanami. Especially Nanami. Kenjiro Suda, you have my fucking heart. Even the opening of the first episode conveys so much of what this season is going to be like, and it's so fucking tense. The vibes here are fucking insane. And oh my god, do not get me started on the fights. Toji versus Gojo was insane. Yuji versus Chozo, beautiful. Sukuna versus Maharaga, absolute cinema. Let alone the entire Yuji versus Mahito fight that lasts across multiple episodes and gave us this fucking scene. I have no fucking idea what's happening and I love it! And not to focus almost solely on the fights themselves, because this season in of itself is so beautiful. Like this scene with Armanai in the aquarium. Mwah, chef's kiss. And already this scene is so somber and melancholic because you know she doesn't really have that much time left to experience the world before merging with someone else, which is already sad enough, but on a second watch, it hits all that much harder after you know ultimately she still wants that time to live as herself, and right as she decides to keep living, she's killed. It's such a beautifully tragic storyline that happens purely because one grown-ass man wanted to beat the shit out of 2 high school students. And the fact that one thing this guy does has such a huge ripple effect, resulting in the KSE breakup scene and Gojo getting stunlocked because his ex-boyfriend is suddenly back from the dead, is insane. Because technically speaking, the reason that more than half of Jujutsu Kaisen storyline even exists is because he kicked Geto's ass so hard he became a racist. I know I'm paraphrasing there, but I'm not entirely wrong.
Filthy monkey who can't even use jujutsu.
What is that stuff you're spraying everywhere?
Disinfecting deodorant. I don't want everyone to breathe in the monkey smell.
And before any of you try to argue with me about the boyfriend thing, first of all, listen to how they say each other's names.
Satoru. Suguru. Satoru. Suguru. Satoru. Suguru. Satoru. Osokatta na Suguru.
And second of all, in the movie, Gojo recognizes Geto was in the area by his scent, and they haven't seen each other for 10 fucking years. Also this, because it's really funny to see how angry people get about this one tweet. And speaking of beautiful scenes, this one. Holy shit. This right here is fucking peak. I really do love this show and just how insanely good it is. I just wish the animators weren't given impossible deadlines to work around, because after seeing everything that's come out after, like the rest of the Maharaga fight, it's clear that they never got to finish certain scenes. It's actually insane how good this fight is and how monumentally stupid of a decision it was to not let them finish it for the TV release. I love this show so much. I love the characters, I love the story, I love the performances, I love all of it. I love it so much, I even went and picked up the manga just because I was so keen for more content of it, and I genuinely cannot wait to see what the talented cast and staff at MAPPA cook up for the next arc of Jujutsu Kaisen. And I am so absolutely fine with Season 3 taking a while to come out. Let those animators rest and actually be able to live their lives, and most of all, pay them a fair fucking wage. And I mentioned it earlier, but the art direction this season is one of my favorites in anime ever. I love how sharp and clean everything looks, and how high quality every close-up shot is. Genuinely one of my favorite parts of this whole series, and I have been obsessed with trying to fit certain shots and scenes into my thumbnails because I'm that obsessed with how everything looks. Unfortunately, as I said earlier, also, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, because the single problem this season could have had was the MAPPA executives consistently overworking their staff and giving them unbelievably impossible deadlines, and that shit is not okay in the slightest. Because even with schedules being rushed and the numerous problems behind the scenes, this season is a fucking masterpiece of animation and storytelling. Not only for an anime, but for any piece of media to achieve. And the people working on this show should have been given the time and resources to make it as high quality as they originally intended to. And since I'm talking about problems, this scene is a whole fucking issue in of itself. This is fucking weird. Anyway, you should watch Jujutsu Kaisen and support the amazing people who made this show a reality, because both seasons of this show so far have been absolutely exceptional, to say the very least. And yes, next time I talk about a show I like, I'm gonna make a video on Arcane. Fuck you.